Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
Bradley.
Say hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
I almost didn't know how to respond. You didn't say it was Freezer Man Brad or Laundry Man Brad. It was just a plain Bradley.
Oh, it's boring.
It is August 2nd, 2016, Tuesday afternoon. It is 1:59 p.m. here in this. Now it's a sunny day. Earlier it was not, and we'll go into that later. It is 89 degrees right now. Real feel is 104. The high will only be 89 and the low will be 75. Been cooler out today, and we've been enjoying that. Let's see, yesterday we did lay down for our customary naps, and then Brad grilled pork steaks outside, and I made a rice mix, and then we had some sliced cucumbers with it. One of our favorite rice mixes is the broccoli cheddar ones. So that was very good.
And you doctored it.
Well, yeah, I added a little bit more cheddar cheese sauce, you know, because sometimes they're a little wimpy.
A little lacking in cheese.
Yeah, so we didn't end up going fishing because we both were getting tired, and my LASIK was still just way too much in effect. I had taken my water pills late in the afternoon because we didn't get home till late. So yeah, you know, that can't really fish when you gotta go keep running to the restroom every couple of minutes. So I don't know if we'll go tonight or not. Depends on how we're feeling. We're both kind of feeling a little achy today because of the weather and stuff, and tired. So we'll see. But I did do some looming. I was just working on some octopus legs, appendages, you know, limbs, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I've been working on some of those. I didn't do as much looming last night. I was just kind of, I don't know, messing around and visiting with Brad and watching Nurse Jackie. I watched a few YouTube videos, not too many. I'll catch up on those probably later on today. And then that's about all. Been reading on that one book that I got from the library about that woman that was in a desert prison for all those years. I'm having a hard time getting into it. I'm hoping maybe it'll pick up some. Today after Brad let the dogs out, I didn't get up in time to help him let the dogs out, but I was feeling a little under the weather. Nothing major. Just achy and a little bit of a stomach upset. Anyway, we went and ran errands. Excuse me. And I mailed off some packages to a couple of friends, and then an order. I have been getting a few orders in through Etsy, and I want to thank everybody that has ordered, you know, whatever you've ordered. You know, it really makes me feel good when I can sit and make something that's an order, you know, or make something for a friend or family member, whatever. I really enjoy that, and you know, every little bit does help so much. So that makes me feel good that I'm helping contribute in a little bit, in any small way, you know. So just want to thank everybody for that. It really means a lot. If we aren't up to going fishing tonight, I probably am going to start some new paintings. I've already got the background done. You know, these are kind of some abstracts, and then I'm thinking I'm going to do some more birds and stuff. I really enjoy painting birds, and Brad took some pictures the other day when he was out on the boat with our neighbor Carl, and he got some really phenomenal shots that I am eager to work from. And of course, then I'll be doing some looming too. I've got an order I need to sit down and do. I may just sit down and do that order tonight because like I said, it's really important to me to not get behind on any orders. So, you know, one order, what my friend happened to order, I had done, already had made and sitting there, so I was able to ship that right out. And that's about all. Right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
That's about all. Like I said, we ran some errands, we drove around, looked around Crawfordsville and some of the areas of town that we would like to, you know, we would be happy. We like the older section, of course. We're not into the fancy newer stuff, or just that's our taste and stuff. So, you know, we just kind of driving around, getting a feel for the area and stuff. We had a little bit of time to kill, so we did that. I'm not going to go to that art group. It's not really an art group. The more I looked into it, it's called Zen Tangle, and if you Google that, it is basically where you're doing patterns and stuff. They, like, one illustration was that they copied that, you know, they traced a map, and then they do different patterns and designs within it. It'd be similar to some of the adult coloring books that you see, and granted, some of this stuff is really cool. It's just not me. So I do more of the, I'm not really into the geometric patterns and stuff as far as making them. So I think that's something I would be kind of bored in. You know, because I already do artwork. So it's something that I would be bored in. A lot of people would really enjoy it. It's kind of a meditative thing. I would have trouble sitting there for 2 hours. And how I like to create artwork is usually with headphones on, music going, and I kind of tune everybody out. So really not the juncture for me. So, but that's okay. I appreciate them wanting me to join and stuff, but I was looking more for an art group that maybe you would discuss different paint techniques or whatnot, you know, and show what you're producing at that moment, whatever. So, you know, I'll eventually find something like that, you know. If not, there are a lot of them online. So, you know, Brad and I were talking about how much we do enjoy him being off work, or being retired. You know, even though he had to retire a lot earlier than he planned to because of being in so much pain and being disabled, I really, really do love having him home. You know,
like being home.
We enjoy each other. We enjoy hanging out with each other. He is my best friend, has been for, you know, here pretty soon it'll be 28 years we've been married. You know, it's a wonderful thing that each day you wake up and you know you get to spend that day with your spouse. You know.
Well, what was funny is the first time we've been really apart in 4 months is when Carl and I went fishing.
No, you and Mitch went fishing the other day, too.
Yeah, but no, I guess I wasn't gone that long with Carl. But the dogs.
The dogs now are used to him being home, and the two biggest dogs, which are our youngest ones, they acted like they were just frantic while he was gone, especially the master. But they both just acted like, where have you been? And you only gone, what, 3-4 hours? Maybe 3? And they just acted like, you know. But yeah, I do really, I know, you know, it's always an adjustment, any change, but it's one that I really, really feel very blessed to have him home every day because, you know, it's nice. It's nice having him with me, and you know, having that companionship. You know, you wait and wait when you get married. If you wait and wait, and you kind of dream and fantasize as the years go by. But what it'd be like when your spouse is retired and you could spend more time together. Because frankly, you know, them being gone and stuff, you know, the hours and the days and the week can really, you know, tread on, and you think it's just never going to end. And then, you know, if you're lucky enough that you finally get to that stage where they retire and you still like each other and love each other and stuff, you know, this is what we've been waiting for. You know, I spent years and years literally just basically alone most of the time.
Yeah, you did.
You know, and it's a wonderful thing that, you know, and he's cute because he doesn't like really being away from me very much, and, you know.
No, I do.
No, would you like to?
No, I don't. It's I kind of like having you around, you know, because there's so much I missed out. You know, especially when I was working nights.
Yeah.
You know, because I would be driving off to work about 3:30, and I'd get home about 1:30 in the morning, and
yeah.
You know, there's so much I missed during the day. Missed with you.
Occasionally, we would even have the girls stay home from school. Once in a great while. We didn't make a big habit of it, but maybe twice in a school year, because Brad hadn't really gotten to see him.
Yeah.
Brad typically worked on the weekend, and like I said, you know, if he's driving off to work at 3:30, the kids got out of school at 3.
Yeah.
I would have to go pick them up, and I would have to book home. He would get in the shower when I left to go pick up the kids and be ready, and I would have already packed his lunch and stuff, and be standing there waiting for when we pulled up, because we had one car and he needed it to go to work, so he didn't hardly see the girls, you know.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah, so once in a great while, we would have them stay home.
Yeah.
So we could spend the day together as a family. But yeah, he did miss out on a lot of stuff. He missed out on a lot of school stuff and, you know, just family time and stuff. But, you know, I'm just really glad that now we get to spend a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing will ever last forever, and someday one of us will be gone. You know, that's just the way life is. And, you know, so you got to cherish every moment you have together.
Well, all the time I spent in the grocery store, I don't know how many people I saw that, or how many couples that the husband decided to work a couple years because they needed a new toy. So they got a loan for the new toy, and before it paid off, he passed away.
Yeah.
And then they didn't get a chance to enjoy that new toy. Or so many people that they retired, and within 3 months, one of them had passed away. You know, so it's just, you know, it's so easy to miss out on so much.
I have some friends that, you know, I have one friend, I'm not going to say who she is on here, but I know that her and her husband had plans that they wanted to get an RV and do a bit of traveling and stuff, and sadly he passed away before that could ever happen, you know. And
who you're talking about?
And no,
oh,
it's another one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I know like RV Deb's husband, you know, it was only I think 3 months from the time he was diagnosed until he passed away, and they also were wanting to. We're looking at getting either an RV or a travel trailer and doing some traveling and stuff, and sadly they didn't get to do that. You know, life is so short. You gotta, you know, seize the moment as soon as you possibly can.
Yep.
You know, we're talking about today. We're doing it. It's been a rough road. It's
been a challenge.
It has. I mean, but it's been good, and we've grown closer, even closer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if that's possible. And I mean, you're either going to love each other or really hate each other.
Choke the life out
Seriously,
of each other.
living in an RV, because you know you're going to be with that person all the time, and the animal. So you're either going to really love. Everybody's going to really work together, and we do, you know, and make the best of it, or you're gonna end up choking the crap out of each other, you know.
Well, I told you before I retired, my biggest fear was that I was going to drive you crazy.
No, you don't drive me crazy.
You were going to kill me in my sleep.
No. But you and I, it's kind of funny. You can find ways to kind of have your own little bit of space. Brad has his chair, that's mainly his chair.
Command Central.
Yeah, except for when the dogs, you know. No, it is his chair. And even though we're just, you know, maybe a foot apart at the most, you know, we both will have our headphones on, watching, you know, he'll be watching a movie, I might be watching a movie, or Netflix, or YouTube videos, and, you know, and then, you know, every, half hour or so we take them off, we signal to each other, we take them off, we talk for a bit, and then,
do the wave.
And then we repeat, so, you know, it's all good, right?
Yep.
But I hope everybody's having a great day. As you can tell, I'm a little tired. So we're going to lay down and probably take naps and go from there. We're making chicken tonight. And,
unless you want leftover pizza.
No. The chicken's out.
I know. Either way.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. I'm watching this kid drive alongside of this golf cart right now. You're trying to get them to stop, and they won't. I tell you, these people in this RV park with these golf carts, I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't pay $2,000 for a golf cart, but, you know, they seem to have fun with them, so, you know, good for them. But they kind of do, we have one couple that they just bought one, and they kind of do loops continually. I don't get it. They do. This is not that big of an RV park. There's only like 75 spots. They just kind of do loop-de-loops continually for hours. I don't get it. Well, sometimes it's just the two of them. Sometimes they picked up some passenger, but I don't get it.
Well, you know, that's what, that one day I talked to him, and he's got a GPS thing on his phone, and he was talking about, he told me, according to his phone, they did 6.2 miles so far that day, and I'm guessing the loop around here is less than a quarter mile. So that's at least 24 laps going around here. Yeah. Seriously,
24 laps in this RV. So we see them and they'll drive by again, like, there they go again. But once in a while, they'll switch who's driving. Once in a while, we'll do the loop in the other way. You know, so it's like,
oh, you gotta change
holy moly.
Yeah, usually it's been her driving, though.
Yeah, he's getting to drive a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it's like, holy moly. You know. And like our next door neighbor, he always says he's going to go for his nightly walk. And that means he's getting in a golf cart and he's going, yeah. I tell you, I don't know. I think we should deck out the golf carts and put like the little twinkling light, and we had this all planned out the other day. We were going to put hydraulics on it, and so we could do the lowrider and then play the lowrider song, and we were going to get the solar powered little twinkling lights, and you know, I mean, we were going to get this thing going, man.
Get my ride.
There you go, yeah, so, you know, and then I thought, you know, seasonally, you know, we could do Halloween, because, you know, I'm already thinking about Halloween, my friends. You know, I will be decorating for Halloween. Even if we're still living here, I'm decorating for Halloween. I got my heads. My heads want to come out of storage, you know. Oh, yeah, we were talking about we should put one of the decapitated heads on their golf cart. Yeah. You know, and then for Christmas, you know, and right, hon?
Right.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off here, get this loaded so I can take a nap. So I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship. And I do notice if I notice that somebody hasn't commented in a while, I do notice, and I will usually hunt you down. No, but I will usually look you up if we're friends on Facebook and see if you're okay or not. And I usually will shoot you a message. So You know, because I do worry if I haven't heard and I haven't seen, you know, a comment that you know, that I haven't seen you comment in a while, then I get worried, you know. So, you know, because you guys do mean a lot to me. And I am trying to get a little bit better. I'm going to start right today. You guys hold me to it to answer the comments better. Because now that I have pretty good internet with that bear extender and stuff, you know, I can actually spend more time online answering comments and stuff. So that's been so nice.
Instead of watching Nurse Nancy.
It's Nurse Jackie.
Okay.
It's not Nurse Nancy. You keep saying it's Nurse this, Nurse that. It's Nurse Jackie.
I thought it was Nurse.
Nurse
I thought
Jackie.
it was Nurse Betty.
Nurse Jackie. Nurse Jackie.
Talk to them, not me.
Okay, see how it is?
I'm gonna get.
He almost made it the other day. He only had 5 blessed minutes till midnight. He almost made it the entire day and not getting unfriended, but then he had to blow it. He had to blow it.
I still think he overreacted.
Oh, no, sister. Oh, no. Anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship. And remember, if you haven't commented in a while, I will hunt you down. Make sure you're okay. And I think you guys are awesome. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.